Good evening and welcome to the Downers Grove Township meeting of the Township Board of Trustees for March the 16th. As a reminder, residents will have the opportunity to speak during public comment. Comments are directed to the supervisor. We ask that comments be kept to 3 minutes and address Downers Grove Township issues. Please refrain from profanity and personal attacks directed at people, and please be respectful of all residents. We remind you that the public comments are not a Q&A session. Thank you. I wish to call this meeting to order. Lorraine, would you call the roll?
Okay. Trustee Ferguson?
Present.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Present.
And Supervisor Coltrap?
Present.
And I will note that Trustee Okram and Trustee Stoll are not present.
Thank you. And next we'll stand for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And next on our agenda is public comment. Seeing that there is none, we move to the next part of our agenda, which is the motion to approve the public hearing meeting minutes for the budget appropriation ordinance for Downers Grove Township Road District from February 23rd, 2023 as presented. Do we have a motion?
Second.
Any discussion? And the only thing I will say is I want to thank Abby for sitting in for me while I was out. So
My pleasure.
A splendid job.
did a fantastic job. So Lorraine, can you take?
Trustee Ferguson?
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Supervisor Coltrap?
Aye. Passes. Number 6 is a motion to approve public hearing meeting minutes for the budget appropriation ordinance for Downers Grove Township General Fund, IMRF, and Journal Assistance from February 23rd, 2023 as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Lorraine, any comments? Lorraine, anyone take?
Trustee Ferguson?
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Supervisor Coltrap?
Aye. Next up is a motion to approve minutes from the board meeting of February 23rd, 2023 as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Lorraine, would you take the roll?
Trustee Ferguson?
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Supervisor Coltrap?
Aye. Next up is the motion to approve the trustee audit and approval of bills and claims as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Lorraine, you want to take the roll?
Trustee Ferguson?
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Supervisor Coltrap?
Aye. Motion passes. Motion to approve the proposal to provide professional audit services to Downers Grove Township by Sullivan Fox. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about this. Our auditor that we've had for many years, their firm has decided they no longer want to do townships. So I did, in fact, interview the Sullivan Fox. They are auditors for Wayne Township. That's where I got the recommendation from them. The gentleman that's going to do it for us has been doing this type of audits for about 30 years. He's done a few other townships. I don't think any others in DuPage County, although I know a couple others are interviewing him as well. I know he has some in Cook County as well. I found him to be very knowledgeable on township matters, and so I highly recommend him.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
We already had that.
And Lorraine, you want to take the roll? If there's any questions about it?
I guess just the fee schedule, how does that compare?
It's actually fairly close to what we had before.
Fairly close, meaning a little less or a little more?
A tiny bit more, but under $1,000 more.
Okay.
So it's like $500 more.
Yeah.
So in line with everybody else.
Trustee Ferguson.
Aye.
Trustee Ricordati.
Aye.
Supervisor Poltrap.
Aye. Motion passes. So the annual town meeting is coming up on April 18th, so I need a motion to approve the annual town meeting agenda scheduled for April 18th, 2023 as presented.
So moved.
Second.
And any discussion on it? Okay. Lorraine, you want to take the roll?
Trustee Ferguson.
Aye.
Trustee Ricordati.
Aye.
Supervisor Poltrap.
Aye. Motion passes. Next up is the motion to approve the contract with Ashiana Banquets for the annual town meeting. Do I hear a motion for that?
Yeah, so moved.
Second.
And this is pretty much the same as it's been for, okay, so no big changes in the amount on that, so. Any discussion? Okay, Lorraine, you want to take the roll?
Trustee Ferguson.
Aye.
Trustee Ricordati.
Aye.
Supervisor Poltrap.
Aye, motion passes. Next up is the motion to approve contract Veritex for the court reporter for the annual town meeting. No, last year we did not have a court reporter, correct?
They canceled the date before.
The day before. So hopefully they will not do that again to us, but I think part of that was COVID related, wasn't it, or was it?
The company was bought out by Veritex.
Okay. And this was in line with the same prices that we've paid in the past. Any other discussion?
Give a motion in a second.
Don't I
No,
know?
we're gonna make the motion now. I make the motion.
Second.
Okay, any other questions? Lorraine, you take roll.
Trustee Ferguson.
Aye.
Trustee Ricordati.
Aye.
Supervisor Poltrap.
Aye. The next thing is the motion to approve the lawn maintenance contract. We are going to table this for now under the advisement of council. We are going to have to go out for bids for it, so we will move on for that. And from there, I will do my supervisor's report. Just wanted to kind of go through some of the things that are coming up for our senior programs in the coming weeks and what we've been doing so far this month. We started a class for Mahjong, which I've never played before, but we had 16 people sign up for that class and had 20 plus on the waiting list for it. So it was quite popular.
Did you go out?
I've never even seen it played, except in movies.
Computer, you used to be a computer.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I've never played it. And
That one like the old word.
It was something you do when you're in Florida.
well, apparently a lot of people up here play it too. So, and we.
Next one, you can get added to the waiting list.
There we go. They did do it, they did have it again on Tuesday, and I think they had just as many people come. So we're waiting to have another class so people can learn how to do it. Community dining continues to grow. We had over 20 people on Tuesday and Wednesday. Bingo, last week we had 40 people come to. We have several craft classes coming up. We have a couple seminars coming up. One on successful aging seminar on March 30th and a downsizing seminar on March 23rd. Smart driver classes in April 27th and 28th. And if it's not already booked solid, it's pretty close to it. We have a presentation on the lost town of the Sag Bridge, which is, we're partnering with the Downers Grove Township Library. That's in April as well. We're going to Drury Lane to see Grease on June 1st. Game day continues to be a big hit for us. In fact, the people who play ping pong have asked for a second day and a second table. I don't know if we're ever going to get that, but then we have a sing-along, so if you want to come and sing, March 20th. So quite a lot of programs going on with the senior center. General assistance, LIHEAP, which is the low-income home energy program that the county puts out, but the county is having townships run it. That ends in May. It starts back up in September. Downers Grove Township right now has the #1 most applications. So we've done a really good job on that. So Any questions?
What is the game? I'm clueless. Mahjong?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Mahjong.
You can go on YouTube.
I've never heard of it.
Well, it's apparently very popular.
I love it.
It's got little tiles and you, I guess, match the tiles.
Where do they play this?
Here, yeah.
Are you afraid you can come?
When
Sometimes
is
they
it?
do lunch.
It's, I think they're doing it every Tuesday, so on Tuesday morning, 9:30 to 11:30.
Mahjong. I go Google it. It's like pickleball. So it's not a phase or a fad?
No, it's been around for,
Centuries.
yeah, centuries.
Okay.
I believe it's a
I'll YouTube
Chinese
it.
game.
I'll Google YouTube.
So,
M-A-H.
Jong, Mahjong.
It's a tough one. Okay.
So with that, I don't have a assessor's report, I do have a highway report. In the past month, the highway department has been working on the following projects. The crew spent many hours plowing and salting township roads. We are close to our yearly average of salt consumption. Currently, we are 3 tons short of meeting our minimum purchase requirement for salt. The county plans on rebidding its contract for salt next year, and prices are expected to drop a bit. Crews trimmed trees off of work orders in Farmingdale North, Hinswood, Rose Hill, Riverside, and Liberty Park subdivision. Tree trimming resumed along the I-55 frontage road from Clarendon Hills Road to 79th Street. The end of Vine Street in Babson Park has been flooded due to a clogged culvert and all the rain we received last month. The crew did emergency culvert replacement and some ditching in order to correct the problem. The rest of the project will be finished after we get out from winter and things dry up a little. The crew replaced more intersection signs in Brook Ridge, Rose Hill, Farmingdale North, Farmingdale South, the Downers Grove Gardens, and Thurlow Street in Brook Ridge. Old hard-to-read intersection signs were replaced with larger, easier-to-read signs. Our asphalt crews spent many days patching potholes with a cold mix on township roads. Potholes form quite fast this time of year due to the fall freeze-thaw cycles from the change in temperatures between day and night. These changes cause small eruptions in the road surface and get bigger as tires from the cars pound on them time and time again. Crew spent a few days cleaning inlets ahead of the rains in the last few weeks. This time of year, it is important to get the water off of our roads to prevent the rainwater from freezing when the temperatures eventually drop. Crews are in the process of doing shop and sign inventory for the beginning of our new fiscal year. Each year, we inventory vehicles, equipment, tools, and signs at our shop and itemize them on the list for inventory control. And that is the highway report. Do we have any old business to discuss? Or any new business? And with that, I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And just a reminder, our next regular Downers Grove Township Board meeting will be held on Thursday, April the 20th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Thank you.